Brandon, do you want to recap last week's game? Do you remember where we ended off?
Absolutely not.
What do you got?
I don't remember where we left off. We were still in the Lacroix house, weren't we?
Lacroix.
Lacroix house?
Yeah. French for the cross.
Yeah. We were still at the Lacroix, at the White Courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
We just reviewed the tapes. And I took the gold from the safe. That was all I remember.
Oh, yeah. You broke into the safe and found a bunch of, Aztec gold and shit.
Broken bullshit. I was basically led into that.
You guys weren't doing a whole lot, so I felt the need to kind of hey, here's a bunch of shit.
Yeah, and then there's hidden rooms in the Lacroix house. There's a big gap in the videotapes.
Yes.
Yeah, and the girlfriend of the guy who owns the strip club that the Denarians burnt down was kidnapped.
He was kidnapped.
She was kidnapped. We don't know if he was.
Hey,
no, he's in hiding.
Give me, in the name of sanity, give me a scholarship roll, Jordan.
Ooh, that's positives. 5.
You have the sneaking suspicion that Colin may have kidnapped Francine in a panic after Jean-Paul threatened him.
That would be a thing.
Yeah. You have that sneaking suspicion. But that may very well lead to bigger problems because Colin had a lot of control. And it looks like with Jean-Paul coming back that his brother Joseph was looking for Colin, that Colin may have information that has yet to reveal itself. Also, Colin had tapes that he was keeping in the strip club that looked like the same type of tapes that were used for security.
Yeah, we have some tapes we haven't reviewed.
Yeah, that you haven't reviewed. That for some reason Colin had taken and held at the strip club away from the house.
So, do we want to review those tapes real quick, or do we want to get out of here and go and try and hunt down some demons before the Jade Court finds us and hunts us down?
As much as finding a missing girl and dealing with all the family issues of the Lacroix family would probably be nice, we have more pressing matters to attend to that kind of could affect the entire city.
Oh, you're talking about your deal with the giant sea creature?
I'm talking about the Denarians and Jade Court, both in town at the same time. Two major factions like that coming into play, the mysterious and enigmatic Jade Court all of a sudden gaining strength in Ottawa for no reason whatsoever that we're aware of, and the Denarians in town already burning down a building. We should probably handle that.
Fair enough.
If we can find out any information along the way about this missing girl, then fine.
Give me a scholarship roll as well, Brandon.
Oh, Justin, speaking of missing girl, I thought you said we were getting another player.
I messaged her. She could join in. She might not. She was saying she got off work at 6:30, which is about an hour ago, and she has the link. I sent her the link, so she may pop in. She might not. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm not holding my breath with Justine, to be honest.
Fair enough.
So I don't have scholarship, and I got 2 minuses and 2 pluses.
So you broke
that
even?
Balances out to 0, yeah.
I thought you had a lore.
I have lore.
Lore would be arcane research, common rituals, and mystic perception. Scholarship is like answers, computer use, exposition, which is the reason why I would ask for this, because he said the Jade Court for no reason.
Yeah.
So does his character remember is the question. He rolled a 0. I would say there was a Jade Court ambassador. Remember what happened to him?
Isn't that the one we threw in the river?
No, that guy killed the Jade Court ambassador.
Oh. I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
So there was an ambassador,
but why killed the Jade Court ambassador?
But why was the ambassador in town then? Who was he
That's-
trying to make? Who was he trying to communicate with? Who was he trying to make
That's
friends with?
that's the question on top of it. For the Jade Court being here for no reason, they're not here for no reason. They're here because one of their ambassadors got killed.
Okay, so it's a turf war then.
Yeah.
It's becoming one.
Mm-hmm.
That someone killed the messenger, and now war's going to break out.
Yeah.
War against who?
And then they bought. It's seemingly, I shouldn't say bought. They acquired property just
In
over the
Blackcourt
bridge,
territory.
right?
So they have themselves a fortified location, a base of operations in the city,
Which
surrounded by Blackcourt.
well, here's
and
the
it
thing
seems
though.
one of their members got shipped to the wrong address,
Yeah.
and you guys have killed that person.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Are they in Blackcourt territory because they're taking it
No.
over, or are they in Blackcourt territory because they're working with the Blackcourt?
Saying no is meta. Roll lore. Because you might
Both of
not
us,
know.
or
You
just
might
him?
not know Blackcourt territory, what its outline is. So give me a lore roll.
Who?
You, Jordan.
You.
Oh,
I'm just curious if you know what the lines of Blackcourt are. 5? That's a really good roll. Yeah, the Blackcourt doesn't cross the river.
okay.
They have a problem with flowing water. They don't like crossing bridges.
Oh yeah, they got the Bram Stoker's
Yeah.
problems.
So yeah, so they're definitely Vanier, just outside Byward Market.
Yeah, so they're in their territory. So it's a matter of, are they in that territory because they're working with them, or are they in that territory because they're taking it?
Yeah, well, that's the real question, isn't it?
Especially now having dealt with an actual Jade Court vampire, I feel like they could take a Black Court vampire easily.
Yes, they
I
probably
bet-
could.
Yeah. I've got ideas. I've got ideas on that, but it doesn't matter. We'll see what comes.
Okay.
Because speculation is great and all, but we could run into something completely different. There's no point in being prepared for something that's not going to happen.
Yay!
Hey, look, it's Mr. Handsome himself.
Hey,
So
Oh,
we're looking into the disappearance of the girl.
she's dead.
No,
Jordan had a
we're actually
revelation.
we're doing something different. We're trying to figure out if we're going after the green or we're going after the red.
Black.
Oh, pink.
Green or black.
Green or
Well, I
black?
consider Denarian's red, like hellfire.
I guess, yeah, I can see that.
All right.
And
Well,
black
I'm
would
gonna,
be if
I'm
we're
gonna,
going
I'm,
after Blackcourt.
I'm gonna say Denarians.
Okay, so we're currently at the house. Are we guys getting out of the house and going to a location? What are we doing?
We have no locations to go to. Let's go to the
I have an
precinct.
idea. We can do this real quick, and we can do it here, and it's also going to piss off your brother.
Okay.
That nice marble floor in the center.
Oh no.
Okay.
I want to scrape a circle into it.
Oh no.
Because using the money that I collected, the Denarians had paid out partially to those guys that tried to kill us.
Mhm.
I want to set up a tracking spell.
This is a stretch. It's been at least 48 hours since that happened. Their connection to it would have been long overpassed.
The last place the money was with the money.
So what's your theory here?
I've got their money.
Whose money?
The Denarians. Remember the money they stole and they paid off the guys to kill us with?
You don't have that money. No, that's. I mean, you could check. It's. Meta, it's not the same money.
I've had that money for a while. The money they paid us.
Yeah, it's not
The
the
money.
same.
The money they paid the guys to kill us is different.
Yes, just meta, so you don't waste your time. It's not the same.
Okay, so they have a couple $1,000 kicking around.
Your character sits down, takes a second, does a thing, realizes it's not connected to that. You get like a lot of banks, and it's all
Okay.
nonsense. It's all nonsense information you get back. It doesn't help.
Well, we got a nice hole in the floor then.
I head to the car and say we should go to the precinct. Are we still at my brother's house?
We
No,
still
we
need
go
to talk
talk
to
to-
Law
Yeah, you still got to go talk to
and Justice.
Bert and Curtis.
Yeah.
Bert and
All right.
Brutus.
I head towards the vehicle, so let's get out of here.
All right. I'm assuming everybody heads down to the vehicle. You get to the Mercedes. It's pretty tight in there, but you find your way down to the precinct, which is a nicer precinct down on Pinecrest, off of Bantam and Pinecrest there, across from the Brass Monkey, a well-known bar and musical venue. You go inside and find that the entrance to this police station is dark, moody, and an older woman with glasses and a beehive haircut behind bulletproof glass sits there and says, "How may I help you?"
I say we are looking for so and so. What's her name again?
Curtis Law.
I am looking
Curtis
for
Law,
Curtis
I think,
Law.
is under your. I think Curtis Law is
He's
one
under
of
my.
your
He's under my role.
hirelings.
Yeah. I am here to see Curtis Law. He is
Yes.
expecting me.
Do you have an appointment?
He is expecting me.
He is expecting you. Just hold on 1 second. Curtis, there's a few minutes here looking to tell you. Second guy looks wearing a ball head and looking to really see it. You can hold me a little bit.
I've heard that conversation before.
Uh-huh. Oh, get around this house right on in and let him know what's going to go on. All right? All right. He says he'll be a minute and, to buzz you right on in. Door opens. You hear the ka-tunk.
Shall we
Walk
go,
on in.
gentlemen?
You walk in and you see a hallway that leads down to a bunch of non-segregated cubicles. They're all kind of open air cubicles. There's a bunch of police officers going back and forth, and someone points to an office in the further back area. As you walk towards the office, you realize it's not an office door, it's a hallway door with a sign that says SI B1. Right? So you open the door, you walk in, and there's an elevator. The elevator has numbers 1 to 3, and at the bottom, a number that says B1.
Oh, I guess we are going down to the high class officers.
Press the button. Elevator opens. You get in. The light's already lit up. It leads you down to B1. You get
I
out.
the wizard as we go down.
Jack?
I the
Jack,
wizard as we
be
go
cool.
down.
You had to bring it up. He wasn't going to remember.
Oh, you aces. 4 out of 4. Perfect.
Okay.
You get down. It's your lights, thin hallways, and there's stacks and stacks of filing boxes full of folders. As you see at the end of the hallway, an open door and what looks like a couple of guys in there chatting about stuff. You see computers lit up in the distance, and some guy walks by and sees you, and he, just as he walks past the door, he backs up, waves, and says, come on in. And he sees you, Jean-Paul, and goes, Jean-Paul, come over. I haven't seen you in a good long time. It's Curtis.
Oh, hello, Curtis. I'm gonna come with my companions, and I wave my.
I'll stay in the hallway.
Okay.
Who all did you bring with you?
Everyone.
Well, I know you, and I think I know John Slack. Is that your name?
I'll go in the office.
How you doing, Johnny boy? I haven't seen you since what, 2013?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, Jean-Paul, who's the big blonde fellow, and who's the rice boy here?
Oh, this is my accountant.
Christ, I just got canceled.
Your accountant?
I am just kidding. He is
Who did he
This is-
point at when he said that?
Alfred.
Your accountant. I see you didn't bring her side bag. Where's your laptop there?
You should have said IT. It would have made the joke better.
Listen, Bruce.
Oh.
Where's your laptop bag?
We are here due to Volus. This is the giant blonde man here.
Yes, of course.
We're got a message for him to come in about a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit of a fishy situation.
Absolutely. Have you met Bert over here? He's one of the newest members of SI. He's one of the lucky guys who got told he didn't deserve to be a regular cop.
Oh, you've also been demoted, and now you're in the shithole in the basement. Congratulations.
Yeah, you look over and Bert's got a mustache, square head. He looks like he's going kind of bald a little bit, and the stress might be getting to the best of him.
Oh,
much
looks
bald?
like he's seen some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Bert goes, yeah, it's another day in the field. Realistically, we're just doing paperwork down here.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, we're the X-Files of the RCMP.
Well, as long as a werewolf does not come in here and tear you apart, I guess that is okay.
We're lucky that way. We haven't seen anything. Yeah, we haven't really got anything in here at all.
Oh yeah. I
Well,
understand.
except for that body. So I'm assuming that's the reason you're here.
Oh, there's a body. Yes. What is the circumstances of this body?
Well, let's Bert, you stay here. I'll bring him and show him the body. Guys, you wouldn't believe what we found in the lake. Come on.
Was it a sword?
Well, we did fish out some real random. There was actually a sword we found.
Oh, that's very interesting.
How'd you know about the sword?
I lost it.
Did you now?
Had an eye in the hilt.
What was I was thinking? Oh man, your computer's sparking.
Is it sparking, Jordan?
Let's find out.
Just keep in mind when you look around the room, there's a lot of like analog files here.
I know, but I wanted to get his attention off of the fact that Brandon admitted to having a possible murder weapon in the lake with a dead body.
Only if
Doesn't
she
matter
was
if we-
stabbed by the sword.
Doesn't matter if
Is
you're
it an
on a
issue?
cop, it's a possible murder weapon. That weapon could be linked to something else you did. So, yeah.
I've had the sword for 200 years.
So 200 years of shit, things you've done, shit you've done.
It's linked to a lot of murders.
You ever seen Highlander?
Yeah, exactly. What's Leo
so-
doing in all this? What's Alfred doing here?
I'm playing with my abacus.
You're
Only
playing
a minor.
abacus?
Justin, only a minor release.
Only a minor what?
Only a minor release of power.
So the computers turn off.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the Bert goes.
The light flicker.
Yeah. Bert goes. Yeah, that's not good. The
That's
fuck's
cool,
going on with the? You know what? Ever since we've been in the basement, we've been having problems. So you know what? I'll go fix with the fuses. See if I can get this thing back on. You guys take care of showing them what you got. All right. Well, I'll tell you this. A security company out of Chicago called Monarch gave us a call and said that what we found might be of a particular private matter. Now, I don't know how they found out about it, and I don't know how the higher-ups are giving them any credence, but your guy there, your blonde friend there, Vitriol, is that your name again? What's your name?
Bolus.
Volus. Apparently, your man Volus here is connected to them somehow. Do you have any ID I can see?
Do I have ID?
Flex your arms.
Tattooed on the one
Not
bicep is
that
his
I-
ID.
Not that I don't believe that you're the guy.
Did they give you a number to call?
We did have a number. He gave me a series of numbers and said you'd be able to recite them.
250. Haha, just joking.
Monarch ID A629Z12.
That's what I got here. All right. Well, that's perfect. All right, come on in. No, what's up with your Asian friend? I don't mean to be too much of an asshole, but is he like part of your crew here?
Yes, he is my security guard.
Hey,
Accountant, I'm pretty sure he just said that.
Far be it for me to question these sort of things. We just want to make sure nobody who's not supposed to see something doesn't see it. You know what I mean? All right.
He's our media relations expert.
Well, if that's the case, I might want him to stand outside for this one. He brings you down a hallway. The lights kind of flicker as you get towards a big steel door for refrigeration. He flicks a switch and he goes, "Mortician isn't in right now, but I can show you what we found." And he opens the door and brings you into a not a morgue, but like where they do the autopsies, an autopsy room. And he goes up to a thing and he opens it up, one of the drawers, and in it's actually a sword. And he unfolds it, and it's Volus's sword. He goes, "We've been keeping this in here because people have been having weird reactions to touching it."
Yeah, well, that's because it's a special and for Monarch security only.
Is that what we're going with here? We've been writing it up as it has unknown energy source.
It has an unknown energy source, and it's for Monarch security only.
Yeah, we have
You should not touch it. It could make you not good.
We have a file. We've taken a couple photos of it right now. I mean, with what you're paying me, we're willing to just hand it back.
I appreciate that greatly. And I got to touch the store and I changed my mind. So Volus, your toothpick is ready for you.
I pick it up and I put it in my bag.
I don't know. You could just hold on to it if you want. All the same, it's wrapped
I'll just
in
hang on.
burlap. It's wrapped in burlap right now.
Okay, I'll hang on to it then.
Yeah.
Does he get any weird feelings for holding something he gave to a kind of?
Do you like holding something large and stiff? Uh-huh.
Roll a let's go with endurance.
Endurance. Holy shit. Well, I have a +4 to endurance, so 6.
Feels like coming home.
Nah.
It's almost like you're getting a feeling of elation off the sword. Like you probably shouldn't have pitched it in the first place.
I thought I would needed it to save my life to do that, and if the sword would have done that, then that's great.
Yeah. Well, it's back to you. It's your sword. So anyway, what up, Bobby?
Dice.
Dice?
Dice.
Dice are. Let me get you your dice.
Dice. Jesus Christ.
The DM now. You look at me, I am the captain.
All right, sorry about that. Slight DM change for a second there. All right. I have a note over here. He goes over to the couple spots to the left. Sorry.
Hello, I am, how you say that? Yes, oui.
Oui, le.
I roll off 2.
Do. All right. There's a note. Nope, that's the wrong note. Oh, that might be the note. Church, Rocco's house, the temple, Volus's problems. Oh yeah, police station.
Bolus's problems. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have lists. Right. So he says, we've had some issues, we've had some suspicion, but this one was something else. And when he pulls out the cart, it's a woman dressed in leathers, tattoos, eyeliner that's faded all the way down on her face, no pointed ears, no fey features, but she has 4 or 5 bite marks on her neck, which look, for you guys, vampiric, and it looks like she's been drained right to the bitter end.
Would I know this is Black Court?
Yeah.
I think we'd all know.
I don't know about you guys. I've heard stories about vampires. You know, I'm as much as the next guy. I saw You know that that big production movie with Keanu Reeves and Anthony Hopkins about Dracula. But I never thought I'd see it here in Ottawa. Not so brazenly.
Yes, this is very obvious.
This is left easy to find.
Goth raves can get out of hand.
Well, this doesn't. They've literally punctured her artery, sucked it dry.
The leathers.
Yeah.
Is it armor?
No. It looks looks like she's a hooker.
Oh, okay. Because you're saying in leathers, I'm like, oh, I'm thinking like like armor.
No, like leather thong across the breast, tattoos. Okay. Yeah, like you can see trace marks in her arm. You know what I mean?
Okay, see that makes me think more hooker. Because at first I'm thinking like it's one of Volus's people.
No. This looks like a prostitute that got drained right to the bitter end. Right, like. He takes her lip and peels it back, and you can see her 2 front teeth are missing. He says, "Looks like she was a bit of a meth user to me."
I roll to see if I recognize her from the Byward Market.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna add my conviction to this. Oh, -1.
You can't just add conviction to anything. You would add either I run the Byward Market for +2, or rapport probably would be your next closest one.
Rapport is +3.
Yeah.
So I'm -1.
So you're +2 in the end?
No, I got -4. I'm at -1.
So if you do I run the Byward Market, spend a fate point, do I run the Byward Market, you can re-roll that.
All right. I run the Byward Market. Yeah. All right, so I got +2 in rapport, which is 3, so I got 5 total.
There we go. So you've spent a fate point because
I gotta write that down.
Realistically, you should have known this. And you've absolutely come across this woman. She's well known. Her name is Anna. She's never given a last name. She often goes as Texas. And she is she works at the New Den. She's also a stripper, not just a prostitute. But you've known her as a person who's she's an addict of like the highest level, right? Like she's the kind of girl that, she's the kind of girl that if you offered her a key bump, she'd come to your house. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
She's a wreck through and through. And you've noticed, well, with a 5, you've noticed that she had bites before, and that the path she was on was probably going to lead to her death. And here you are looking at her dead on a cart, dead on a tray.
Victim of a suck party.
Yeah. Like bite marks, drug addiction. Jean-Paul has thought this girl's going to end up on a cart. She's going to end up.
They've got all the typical like medical things there, right?
There's been an autopsy that was done on her, if that's what you're asking.
Well, I'm asking is all the bite marks the same teeth?
We did a mold injection, and they're not.
So multiple.
It looks that way.
Do you have any idea how many?
From what we can tell, three separate people. We had originally assumed that it was those plastic dentures you could wear, but they're quite a bit longer than any person could comfortably wear. So we had also suspected ice pick, but the heart, when they did the autopsy, he takes out a thing and he starts flipping through it. The heart had been completely drained all the way down to the femoral arteries. So she had been completely
He is bone dry.
She's bone dry.
I can tell you.
Even there's a note here about the blood-brain barrier, that there's no blood present there either.
I'd like to use a lore on Blackcourt vampires.
Yeah.
Just to remember if they can come back from, like, if they can turn from this, or if they need to be at least partially squishy left over.
Okay.
Who got in the safe for me again?
3.
Okay. They have to be fed blood to turn.
Okay, so this is a way just to permanently kill rather than change.
Yeah, from what you can tell, this person's as dead can be.
Okay.
At this point, I need everyone to roll an alertness for me. You were gonna ask something, Bob?
I'm gonna go to the sink and pour some water in a glass and bless it.
Okay.
I bless the water. I say
Did
a
you get
prayer,
ordained on?
and I
Leo,
throw it on the
Jesus.
body.
Do you have any questions, Leo?
Nope. I rolled a
Plus
4.
4.
3.
Got a 4?
Brandon got a 4.
I got a 4.
I got a 4.
Negative
I got a
1
3.
plus 4. I got a 2. I
Who
throw
got
the
a
holy
3?
water. I throw the holy water on the body to make sure it's. not just
Did you get a
sleeping.
3, Jordan? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And then that would be Bob for a, what'd you say, a 2?
2.
All right.
I hate those negatives.
Leo and Brandon, Volus and Alfred, there seems to be a sound coming from the cold storage room to the back there.
What type of sound is it?
It sounds like a bang,
Like
bang,
a
bang.
natural.
But it's subtle. Like you can just hear it. It sounds almost like,
It's someone in an ice locker stuck.
Oh.
right?
I yelled. Does anybody?
What other bodies do you have in here?
Well, we had recently fished out a couple of interesting bodies in the lake. That's the next thing that Monarch wanted you guys to look at.
So I pull
Were
up my
they with
sword.
her?
Did I notice the sound?
No, they weren't found with her. They were actually found in a warehouse.
So I pull up my sword and say, and I point behind the freezer. Are you keeping the bodies in there?
Whoa, where the hell did you get that from, guy? Let's see if he keeps his composure and pulls a gun on you. Yeah, it's +2. He's
No,
sharp.
no. Alfred's Asian.
He's not black. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So
Wow.
he reaches and goes, whoa, buddy. Where'd you pull that from?
Not worry about that. I hear some trouble you don't want to be involved in your freezer.
Right then, the door pushes open, and what looks like 7 ghouls begin flooding out of that room.
Well, shit.
Hey, I told you so. Ha ha ha.
Do we roll for initiative now? Is that
Yeah,
what's
you're in
happening?
initiative there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See, that's what our alertness was.
Yep, and I know where you live.
Oh, look at that.
That's why I pulled out my sword.
Bye.
Okay, so that would be those 2. Brandon and Leo, I need you guys to just what's your passive alertness at?
I have Wiley.
No, so no alertness.
What's your alertness?
I have alertness. I have alertness +3.
3. Okay. Leo, what do you got? Oh, 3 as well.
Not
Just
many.
roll again for me,
Me?
both of you,
It's a roll off between you guys to find out who goes first.
because I'm
Plus or
bringing some
minus.
D&D rules into a game that
Plus-
doesn't have D&D rules.
So +1.
0.
That's just for the roll, right? Not with the alertness
Yeah, it's
added?
just a straight roll.
Okay, then I got 1.
You are beautiful.
All right, so Brandon does go first. Okay. Brandon, you see what looks like 7 ghouls just flopping out of there.
Is
What
the
do you
cop in between us, or is he behind us
I would
compared to
say,
the ghouls?
I would say he's right by the tray. You guys are surrounded the tray. So there's 2 to one side and 2 to the other side of the tray. So who wants to be on the back end? Who wants to be in the front end?
Well, I was up near the neck.
Okay, so you're either 2 or 3. So who's 1 closest to the ghouls? Who's 4 farthest away from the ghouls?
I'll be
I am
1.
closer.
I'll be
I'll
farther.
be
Leo, you'll
I'll
be
be
farther?
closer.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll be
so
2.
I'll be 2.
you can't both be 2.
Oh,
So we need position 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I do.
Position 1 is closest. Position 4 is
You know,
All
farthest.
right, I'll
Yeah.
pick 1. I'll take position 1.
All right.
How many hours did you do today?
Who's position 2?
Keep track.
Give that to
Leo?
Leo.
I'm 4. But
You
No,
wanna
not
give that-
Leo. Give it to Lacroix.
Yeah. Okay. So then that makes Jordan 3. Perfect.
So stay another 2 or 3 hours.
3?
And then I'm gonna do more tonight again.
Yeah, you got to finish the kitchen and the bathroom tonight, bro.
So but your bathroom's gonna need to be done right before they come too.
Hi, Naomi.
No, once it's done, we're not going to be using. Oh, I'm not going to be using it. Only it's going to be girl bathroom only.
Oh, okay.
Has to be done tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
oh, you're a
All right,
slave
I
driver,
paid for it.
Bob.
He
I
is
apologize.
straight up a slave driver. Crack that whip. All right. So first on the block is Brandon. Go.
All right. So I unwrap my sword.
Yep.
Does the cop freak out?
No,
What
he
am I
knows
positioning?
have
Am I in the front still?
Yeah. So
yeah, you're
Bolus is in the
you're
front.
second.
Okay. Okay, good.
And I make sure that the cop is behind me,
Mhm.
and I guess I take a swing at the first one because they're nearby, right? They're within swinging distance, right?
Mhm. They are within one movement, so you could easily go at them. A room is
Okay.
one movement in this setting.
Okay, so yeah, I'll take a swing at the first one.
Okay.
Shit. What do I add to that? Weapons?
Yeah,
We're going to flank left.
it's weapons.
Are you whispering that to me?
Okay. So
Weapons. Then I'm rolling for weapon. I'm rolling weapons, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 6.
6. You beat him by 2. So he
Sweet.
takes 2 damage on his thing. So we're gonna say this is guy 1. What does he have completely for his stress for physical? So 4. So boom, he takes 1 damage on 2. Fantastic. Is there anything else you want to do on your move? So this guy comes out at you, this ghoul, goes, and he reaches out to grab at your sword. You sidestep him and swing down, catching him right on the back. It cleaves into him, segregating part of his shoulder. His arm slumps, and he moves forward to try and come at you again. That's that entire interaction.
Okay, so
Can
these
I
are
kick him?
ghouls, like big teeth, large claws.
Yeah, they're horrifying, monstery looking things.
Cool.
Can I kick him back?
Yeah, let's roll for that. Just straight roll.
-1.
You go as he goes to try and lunge at you. You step back to like boot fuck him, but you step just past him. Like his movement and your movement just pass each other, so you're on the other side of him now.
Okay.
All right. Up next is Ghouls 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic. So Ghoul 1 that you just interacted with, he's got a weapons 4. And he does a 6 roll of defense. Volus.
Since you've got a weapon, you can use weapons for defense.
Yeah, you can use weapons. You can use any alertness
Oh.
or athletics for defense, whatever
Oh,
you have
fuck.
highest.
I'll use weapons because I just rolled. I rolled 3 + 5, so it's 8.
8 to beat his 6. You beat him by 2. You can take a step back. You can do a bit of a shift if you want.
Yeah, I'll take a step back and reposition.
All right, so that's his move. All right, so we go star.
Are ghouls technically alive?
Yes.
You would have to spend a turn, maybe half a turn, for that sort of knowledge lore check, because you're in a bit of a panic, right? So you'd have to like solidify your mind. Not panic.
I wouldn't know
about
this.
it. That
Well,
would be a
here's the
roll.
thing.
That would be
Do
just
you
a
know it
straight up
right
roll.
now?
I know Jordan would know this because you fought ghouls in Kelowna, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, Jordan would know the answer to that.
Not to mention, I read the books.
Not to mention you've read the books. That's meta. And these might not be the same sort of ghouls, you piece of shit.
There are different breeds.
Yes, but I am
But
going
they're
right out of the
alive.
book, so fuck you. Anyway, Ghoul 2 is going to go for Volus again. He gets a 5. Roll a defense.
Oh, this was not turning out so well. Oh.
I killed those wings, by the way. They're good.
Yeah.
They're much
I
better.
rolled -2 for my 5. That's 3.
So
Um,
he beat you by 2.
yeah.
That's when you use a fate point to invoke your.
Touched by Valhalla adds 2 to weapons, so I'll bring that up to a 5.
Bring it up to a 5. All right, you break even. That one doesn't get you. And then 3 pushes past him just as you swing, block, and dodge. And as you're swinging open to swing back down, doing the triangle movement, the other one comes at you. Oh, that's a fucking 6.
And I just rolled a +4, adding to my 5, so that's a 9.
Fuck you, fine.
Fuck you, Shorzy.
Fuck you, Shorzy. Who do you think you are, you piece of shit? I fucked your mom last night. She fucking paid for mistakes. That's not the only mistake she made.
Fuck you, Shorzy.
All right, that's you want to do a shift on them to get in a better position or something? Actually, that's by 4, right?
Yeah.
You want to add you can do an aspect that you can put into the room for people to use. If you want to name an aspect here.
Dead by Dawn?
Dead by Dawn. All right. Hanging aspect. Anybody wants to invoke that? Like, it's got a 1 free invoke hanging. So, Dead by Dawn.
Hanging aspect?
It's a hanging aspect for the room.
Hanging aspect, okay.
So, whoever invokes it first. After that, it just costs a point to use it. Right? If there's no other aspect you have that applies, you can use Dead by Dawn. Right? That's that guy. And then we go to Leo. Alfred, what do you want to do?
Okay, so where do I see my good friend Jean-Paul Lacroix there?
Jean-Paul's just to your right.
We are going to do a dual maneuver.
We're going to do a pincer maneuver, I believe is what it's called.
Yes, this is.
So we will find the one closest to me. Okay.
Are you going to go under the body? There's a pulled out tray body with a hooker on it. You can go under beside Volus, who's done a couple things if you want. Or you can go around the long way. The movement doesn't matter in this game where you don't really count feet in Dresden. So
okay.
We're going to do a dual flank left maneuver.
Yeah.
How many ghouls are there?
You and Brandon, because you were on the same annotation, could have done dual tech maneuvers. Just keep that in mind because you're on the same initiative order. Because you're both 4, you can pull off things together if you want.
Oh,
And we have fought together before.
Yes.
Well, I can't do it with Leonard.
No, because you're 2 and he's 4.
Oh, balls. All right.
You are not last, but you're pretty fucking close.
I will do some. I'll do some kick-ass stuff with Brendan there.
All right, what do you do?
So how close is Brendan?
Mathematically, he's about 16 feet from you.
Is he close to a ghoul there?
Oh yeah, he's
I'm
surrounded.
close to all of them.
Yeah,
They all just lunged at me.
Dodged, and moved. He's on the outside, but he's got a wall behind him, and they're coming in this way, while more are coming out of the room.
All right,
So you've actually got an attack of opportunity in D&D.
Yeah, D&D speak. There's a hanging aspect you can use if you need to.
So can I make an attack of opportunity? Can I flank him?
Yeah, you can run in and attack for sure.
Okay, I'll run in.
So how are you getting past the tray with the dead hooker?
I'm just gonna walk around it. I'm not gonna do anything fancy.
So you're just gonna run around, kind of.
Chinese flip over, go hiya!
He's trying to avoid a roll.
Make me roll for that shit, and if I fuck up, that's the end of it.
Yeah, he's avoiding a roll that he could fail on. He's wise that way.
Wind walk.
Yeah, I'm gonna wind walk. Okay. So I'm gonna
If the laptop, it would be totally fixed by now.
So you're
Very good.
Yeah. So now you're flanking the guy, right?
Yeah.
Go for it.
That doesn't count. It drops on the floor. I'll use the white dice. Oh yeah, 7 with my sword.
You beat him by 1.
Oh shit!
Use the white dice. It has more privilege.
Nice. That's not true.
It is. Don't lie. You know it is.
All right.
Dustin, you're only able to say that because of the privilege you have.
I feel
I've been pulled
attacked.
over 36
Feel
times
under
and never
attack.
arrested. Hmm.
All right. So the guy that Volus has already hit, that his arm slumped,
Yeah.
you come at him with the green destiny. He's facing Volus, turning towards him to try and attack. You flick his arm up, and as you flick his arm off, you cut off the whole arm with the green destiny. Just
Nice.
so now he's down one arm, reaching out, and he stumbles and maintains it. He maintains standing, but you've done serious damage to him.
Okay.
All right. Derpa, 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 derpa. That's Leo. And then we have Jordan. It's your go.
So right now I'm on the side they're coming out of.
Like, if this is the wall and this thing got pulled out here, they're coming this way. You guys are surrounding this thing. Leo just did a circle and attacked him. Volus is here, but they're coming this way.
But I was already on that side they're coming from.
No,
I
you're on the
have
other side.
Jordan, so there. This is the wall. The thing
Yeah.
that came out here. It was Volus, Bob, Jordan, and then Leo.
Okay, I'm already on the good side.
Yeah, so
So,
you're far enough away that you could move away and do magic.
The corpse is between you and the ghouls. Alfred just ran around you to
Yeah,
fight them.
100%.
Cool. How far am I from the door?
To exit,
Yeah.
like a movement to get to the door.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Okay, you move to the door. What do you do now?
Keep running.
Open the door.
Okay, you open the door.
And I step through so there's only a small doorway for them to get to me.
You are doing a full movement, from what I understand here. A maneuver.
Yeah, essentially I want to create my own little bottleneck too, so they can't surround me or
I need you to
Or get
roll.
away.
I need you to roll.
athletics.
Yeah, athletics for sprint to change zones is basically what you're doing.
Athletics. That is 2.
2? Yeah, I'd say you get to the door and open it up. You are what would be considered a safe distance from these monsters.
But a
Cool.
very dangerous place between the cops and the action.
Yeah. So at this point, you're in the hallway. You could yell to Curtis if you wanted. Bert, sorry, if you wanted to.
I could. But standing rule is try and keep regular people away from this shit.
They're SI. They know enough.
No, they
Well, they
don't.
suspect enough.
They suspect enough.
SI in Dresden
Yeah, they're
know
level
all sorts
1.
of shit. But until, like, what was it, 5 books
The
in?
SI in
they didn't
Dresden
know shit.
got massacred by a Lupgaro, and they still fucking don't believe in shit.
Yeah. It took until, like, I think 4 or 5 books in before they even kind of believed.
Moving on between
Yeah,
book
so-
lore.
I'm putting myself there. I'm not calling to them. I'm just making sure that they can't get past me.
There's nothing you want to do beside that movement?
I'm just prepping myself for, like, in the doorway so that way there's, this is where I fight. This is where they die.
All right. The ghoul, another ghoul steps out and comes towards Alfred. Yes. I feel lucky tonight. I feel like I'm doing real good.
What am I rolling,
7.
sir?
You're rolling against a 7.
Okay, but
Weapons.
what
I'm
weapons?
assuming, yeah.
7.
That's an even that goes to the defense. All right. The next.
What happens? That's what happens when your sword is super high and stupid.
So the guy steps out and comes towards you, and as he comes towards you, you step out, and he steps past you, and you slap him on the bum and send him moving. So he moves forward and into the tray where the dead hooker is. The next guy does a 2 on you.
Me?
Yes, can that even do anything?
Probably not. No.
Yeah.
I rolled
He
a
comes
5.
on and you send him into the same location. That's that.
Well, again, depends on how high you roll.
That's
above
towards
them.
me, is it not?
Yeah, they're Alfred's pushing them closer and closer to the tray, which is where
And
you
I'm on
are.
the other side of.
So pretty much, Jordan. Or
So now it is
I got a 5 on
Jean-Paul's
sword,
turn.
so I have
What do
to
you do,
roll like
Jean-Paul?
all
I use
minuses.
my
just-
inhuman speed.
Well, what I mean
Yeah.
is that when
And
Justin
I
rolls low and you
reach-
roll high in your defense, that
I
gives you
put
advantage.
I put one hand on the tray.
Yeah.
Put my fucking gun against the guy's head and shoot through both ghouls' heads.
Okay.
Double tap. And my weapon is not very high. +1. 3 + 1, 4.
So I got a 4 and a 5.
I got a 4.
Okay. Goes to defender. So the one that gets a 5, despite being thrown towards the tray, you go to fire, and the one moves back. And when he moves back with your gun towards him, your hand flicks, and you fire up into the air. And the other one panics and steps back, and the other one turns towards you. You still have a movement if you want to do a movement.
My hand's on the tray. I'm in the air, so I'm going to kick him in the head with my inhuman strength.
That would be another action. You already did a gun. So you have
Alright.
movement left.
So could I point the gun towards him and fire?
You can't fire twice, but you can move since you already fired.
I would recommend taking a step back.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I go under the tray towards them.
So in a conflict, you can attack, maneuver, block, sprint, or do a full defense, right? So we've
Okay, full
already,
defense. Full
so you've
defense.
taken an action. We've resolved the action, and you still have a movement.
So full defense.
You want to do a full defense?
Yeah.
So you would have to do that as your whole round, which you've already
Oh.
shot.
All right, then I just step back, I guess. I got nothing, nowhere else to move to.
Where do you want? Well, there's a whole room. It's a big room. It's like a 30-foot by 20-foot room.
I just take a simple step back and put my gun in front of me.
Kick it. That's good. And then we have a ghoul. Ghoul
Oh my
6
God.
comes out of the room. He'll do a movement, and he will move to.
4.
There is. Do I have?
Nice. 4. 4.
He comes up to Leo, and he is going to get a 4.
I got a 5.
Is that plus your roll?
Yeah, I rolled 0.
Okay. And then the next guy is going to come up, and he is going to attack. He's going to walk towards the door and towards Jack. Yeah. Hi, what's up? So he's
Hi.
stumbling towards Jack, and he'll use his whole movement to get to where you are. And that's his turn. All right. Top of the lot for ye. What are you doing, Volus?
Attacking the closest ghoul.
The one that's got its arm lobbed off?
Yeah, finish that one off.
Okay. Give me what you got. Give me what you got.
Show us what you got. 4.
He beat you by 2. He's going
Disqualified.
To,
he's going to turn around towards Leo. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, let's Brian
Leo's
wants to be
character is going to
trained.
stop.
what do I get if I invoke the
You can invoke your trained by.
Oh, I should have done
Ragnar.
that.
trained by Ragnar?
Yeah, if someone's
gives me a-
failing, you can invoke that with a fate point. Like if you notice
someone's-
someone has a bad roll, you can invoke trained by Ragnar.
Where were you when I
But
needed you?
But I can't use it on my own for myself.
No, you can bolster your party with it, a party member with it.
I needed that, bro.
Yeah, Brandon,
But-
there is also a hanging Dead by Dawn.
Yeah, what if I invoke that? But that'll only give me a
Perfect.
plus
3.
1,
You
won't
can
it?
totally do that. Gives you a +2.
Oh, well, then I'll use that.
And that so I have 1 plus their defense, which is 5, so 6. So I got a 6. You got a
Out
what?
of the door?
I got a 4.
Yeah, so that
That-
balances out. So no
so
negatives.
that's even, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
you
get
can
you
quit.
above.
Keys are on the somewhere.
At least I won't get hit by it then.
You wouldn't have gotten hit by it. You were defending. Oh no, that's your attack.
I was attacking.
yeah.
yeah.
So your attack
I won't-
has failed. This brings you up to an even fail.
Okay, so what if I use I can't use Touch by Valhalla again, eh?
Uh,
It's
That's
a new
better.
round.
A new attack round.
This is a new
We're in the
round.
middle of the battle, and I missed.
I what?
This is a new round.
Okay, then I'll use Touch by Valhalla. Adds +2 to weapons.
Yeah, so you're going to spend the point?
Speak good, please.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit. And
All
that's a 2, which puts him over and puts him to 3. So
Okay.
he's standing there coming at you. You see a couple moving away, and you raise up and you swing at him, hitting him. He drops, his head lobs off, and he drops to the ground. And you see the one arm reach out towards you. He's still alive, despite not having a head.
Ghouls are resilient.
Okay. Can I kick him?
Roll for it.
Like a front karate kick?
Yeah.
Yeah. 0. Unless I add fists or.
No, it's just a flat roll. He got a 1. So no.
All right.
So that I'll count that as your movement. And so we're going from this to Ghoul 1. Ghoul 1 will now try to attack you.
Me?
Yeah, with his hand, he will try and reach up your pant leg and scratch you. That is a 5.
I got a 4.
So you can take a 1 damage to physical.
All right.
You've taken. He reaches up and his nails dig into you and he scratches down, drawing blood, causing severe pain.
Oh, Voles, it looks like they fight like girls. Haha.
All right, number 2.
What'd you say?
They fight like ladies. They're all scratchy.
Yeah.
Hair pulley.
Number 2 is going to try and glomp right onto you. Both arms reached out. He does a claw attack. And that is a break even for a 4.
I got a 5.
All right, so he does not get you. The last one is moving towards where Bob is. And he is going to try and attack Bob.
I was getting over the table.
He's just around it. The table's not across the room, right? He's just around it. He gets a 3.
What do I roll for defense? Is it just a roll?
Just weapons, athletics, anything you have that makes sense.
I only have weapons.
Yep.
You fucking kidding me? I got fucking 0 plus 1, so I got 1.
You got 1, so you break even, goes to the defender. You're good. No, wait. He got -1, so he got a 3. So he does get you. So that's a 2. So on your physical tracker, the number 2, put a little mark there that you took 2 damage on number 2.
So I am down to 4. Okay.
Yeah, so you should only take, So on your stress trackers, you would take number 2. And if you take 2, then it goes up to 3. You know what I mean? Like you can't take damage in the same spot twice. It's got to go up. Yeah.
I already got 2 under from the last game, so I'll just keep it there.
Yeah. Damage clears between scenes.
I use pen.
Ah!
It still clears between scenes.
That's your problem, Bob.
Pencil.
Stilo?
I got with never sign special.
In D&D, it's paper and pencils.
Yeah, why do they call it a pencil and paper game?
Yeah, exactly.
I have pen. I have paper.
Yes,
I have a pen. I have pineapple. Oh, pineapple pen. But I also have a pencil down here. If you want a pencil. I know I'm on the other side of the world, Bob.
I just got by the aircon. I'm feeling like fucking amazing.
Okay.
This is better
So
than
Buddy
crack.
Guy does damage on you. That's number 3. So we go back to Leo.
All right.
Alfred, kick some ass, chew some bubblegum. What are you doing?
What happened to the guy with his arm that was lobbed off?
He's
Polis
out of 1 arm.
slashed his head off. He dropped to the ground and then attacked him from the ground with his claws. So seemingly he's almost dead if you want to attack him.
Question for you. Do I know what's the fastest way to kill ghouls? Because lobbing their head off doesn't work.
You would. I mean, you
would.
hunt ghosts.
Roll a lore.
4.
4. You just got to do enough damage.
So it doesn't matter if you smash the head or kill the body?
No,
No, they're basically
Yep.
walking.
you just got to do enough damage.
What's
that they
the
stop moving.
closest one to me?
Got, like,
There's
2?
There's 4 standing there between you and Volus and the one on the ground.
Can I flank one?
Whirlwind attack.
What'd you say?
He said whirlwind.
Oh, rolled an attack. Yeah, I'm not a barbarian from Diablo 2.
Be the storm.
Okay, I'm gonna flank
creative,
one
come
of
up with
them and
something.
just like cleave him in half.
Go for it.
It's 2 enemies.
6.
You beat him by 1, so he takes 1 damage. You catch him. How would you describe your attack?
I like literally go from the top right, and then go down to the bottom left.
Oh,
you go,
slash.
and as you go and you cleave him, you do this perfect cleave, catching his neck through his collarbone, taking a whole lug and clean off, and half the body hits the ground. The top half seems to stop being animated, while the top half wobbles and falls over and still moves forward. It's not dead, but you've done a hell of a job on it.
So he has one hand. He's,
Yeah, just there's 2 on the ground, like moving. All right,
Why do
fantastic.
you hate me, Justin? Why do you hate me?
Why do I hate you? Because you're smarter than me. I'm gonna go with that. All right.
Kills everyone in the room.
Yeah, that goes without saying. Jordan.
All right, I'll use this turn to pull power,
Okay.
so I don't have to actually roll.
You
for
see
that
the
to-
one ghoul coming towards you right now.
Yep. Oh, I can. I stand my ground because I've got the doorway. He's gonna come straight at me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I pull power, and I'm gonna pull in 8 charges of power.
Okay.
I'm gonna, I'm not using it yet because I didn't get a chance to pull it earlier. So that'll be my action, is holding my ground and pulling in power.
Okay. Well, he got. So you're not attacking him. There's no return. Nothing.
No.
Okay. Jordan. After Jordan's 4.
The downside to a wizard.
4 is the one coming after Jordan.
So the downside to the wizard. Charging batteries.
Essentially, when you know a fight's coming, they're damn near impossible to beat. But when it's like on the fly, it's like, oh fuck.
So number 4 moves towards you, and he does his attack. He gets a 6. Do you want to roll against that?
I will use weapons to roll against it.
Does that interrupt a spell at all?
I'm not casting a spell. I'm just drawing power.
Okay.
Good fucking luck, buddy. 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. You beat him by 1, so it goes nowhere.
I
He comes
also
at you as you're
activate
drawing.
riposte,
Repose.
so I can hit him immediately for free.
Oh, nice.
With
You have a kinetic ring?
weapons. So it's 3, 4, 5. So he takes 5.
And just a 5?
Yeah, it's a free hit at my weapons ability. I don't roll. I just get a +2 to my regular.
So what are you
weapons.
hitting him with?
I'm basically stabbing him with my cane into the chest.
Yeah. You stab him with the cane, and as you do, you hit him straight into the heart. And as you shake him off, trying to get him off the cane, his ribs crack and open, and all of a sudden everything in him begins spilling out. And you violently start shaking it, and just like you see him go like this, and his neck snaps, and he drops to the ground, just fully and completely dead. Because 5 is
That just
higher
happened.
than he can take.
Okay. But by activating that, I lose my next attack.
Yeah. All right. After Jordan is
that the only one walking towards Jordan right now?
No, there's another one who's now going to number 5 is now moving that way. And he moves to the edge of that zone and doesn't attack.
Okay.
And then it is Bob's turn.
I sprint towards the ghoul going towards Jordan with my
Okay.
inhuman speed, +2.
Sure.
And then I do a double fucking foot kick into him.
Nice.
Drop kick.
Yeah.
Flying
Just full drop kick, inhuman speed, and there's another +2 with my inhuman strength.
Is there
and
an
use them both.
angle you're trying to like hit him into the door frame? Just
I try to
knock
hit him into the
over?
wall and splatter his head.
Okay, go for it. Give me an
That's 2
athletics
+ 2.
4,
2 + 2 plus might. What's my might? 1 second.
which might
For
give
6.
a specific thing.
So it's 6 plus.
I think it's a
Yeah,
+2 flat with might, unless you're kicking doors down.
Yes, but I got 2 for your inhuman speed and 2 for your inhuman strength. They're 2 separate things. I can stack them.
Sure. So that's a total of?
That's 1 second. That's 6 plus 6 plus 2, 8.
8.
Fuck me and my minuses today. 8, yeah.
I guess -2 + 5, so it's a 3. So 3, that's a 5. That would be enough to wipe that one out.
Nice.
You go, and as you jump at him, you push him and cave in his chest and land on the ground. So you're on the ground. You'll have to use your
On my
movement to
back?
stand up. You're lying supine, I would say. So that's it'll take a movement to stand up.
I look at the wizard and go,
You come in, you drop kick, and you land on the ground in the Ian Malcolm pose.
Yeah, exactly.
this is how I say, haha, fuck you.
So 6 is going to 6 is still standing, is going to attack Volus, which is a 4.
I got 4.
That's a defense. And then 7 is going to attack Volus, which is a 3.
I got another 4.
So you defend, no problem. All right, Volus, what are you doing?
Give it automatic 4.
No, I had a -1 to my +5.
Ah,
So the 2 come at you to attack, and you easily like sword against them, push them over. Next one, go to swing at him, slap him to the side. You've cleared out your space for a proper attack. What do you do?
Well, that one is
Viking.
still on the ground, right? Attacking me? Trying to
Yeah,
attack
there's 2
me?
on the ground in front of you. One you took
Do
down,
do a
and one
double
that
head stomp comp.
the one you took down and one that Alfred took down is on the ground right now. One's like bisected at an angle,
Stomp both their heads
and
at
one's
once.
arm and head is lobbed off.
Can I attack both?
Yeah, at a disadvantage. I'll just add a +1 to their defense.
I mean, if we're going full wrestling here, you might as well go big body splash and just get both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't feel like jumping on top of 2 ghouls.
Hulk Hogan jumping on a tag team.
The giant leg, the big leg drop.
Like I'll
right,
add a
well-
+1 or +2 to their defenses depending on what you're doing, right?
Well, let me attack one first, and then we'll see how that goes before I decide.
So we're doing
to
a cleave.
attack the other.
We're going for a cleave and seeing how it works.
Yeah.
Just a sweeping
the one-
cleave, right?
The one that sure,
golf
okay.
swing?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Are you gonna
Yes.
yell 4? Please tell me you yell 4.
Golf swing with the sword.
Okay.
Everyone, he is going for a birdie. And he swings.
Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna have to invoke my touch by Valhalla to even hope for this one. What did they roll?
Well, I've given him a -1 to his attack, so it's 3 + 3, so we got a 6.
Oh.
No, there's-
He's already got you by the leg. The one's got you by the leg.
Yeah. So I had a 3, and then if I invoke touch by Valhalla, it brings me up to 5. And if I
Minus
spend
4.
a fate, if I spend a fate point, I can invoke that.
There's
The
a Dead by Dawn just hanging right now. No one's invoked it.
Yeah, I
but he
did,
invoked it last time.
Oh, did he?
and I'm gonna spend a fate point to invoke it again.
Okay.
Which
I like
brings
how
me
I
up to
haven't
6.
had to invoke anything. Just putting it out there.
Yeah. You're just lucky.
So,
Luck of the die.
I
Don't get
invoked-
ahead of yourself, Leo. I'm coming for you.
I'm invoking that to bring me up to a 6, which balances out.
Okay.
I don't think I can do anything else here either.
You can pray.
You can. What did you roll natively?
I rolled -3 to my 5.
Why didn't you spend one of those points to re-roll?
It's too late to do that, isn't it?
Well, what do you have for your stuff?
Well, right now I was gonna roll. I was gonna use Touch by Valhalla to add +2, plus use a fate point to add another +2, which would bring me up to 6.
Use one of those to do a re-roll, dude.
All right. And instead of using the fate point for the advantage, I'm gonna re-roll.
You also have Viking
I can't
Leap, which
roll
you haven't
tonight.
used.
Oh, it's already better. And not so much. That's a -2, so that brings me up to 3.
Okay.
Loving this.
And
So
then
now
if
you
I
have
add,
7. You've beat them by 1.
yeah, let's go with that.
Is that bad math?
Nope.
That's a shit eater's grin if I've ever seen it.
Ah, I got 4.
So you went from what? Negative.
I went from
exact same
negative
thing you
3 to
just did.
-2.
No, I went from a 3 to a 4
Okay.
in my rolls with my +5.
So +5, so 4. So what's your total?
Okay, so now I'm at a 3,
Okay.
and then if I add Touch by Valhalla, that's a 5, and
Okay.
if I spend another fate point on the
Viking Life or something.
But yeah, I mean, if I do Viking Life, what do I get for that?
+2.
All right, then if I
Brings
do
you to
that,
7,
brings me to 7.
which
But
beats
he's
his
using
6.
3 fate points instead of the 2 he could have used.
Yes. Yes. So now
Whatever.
So mark them down as spent.
Yep.
Do
done.
your damage, which would be your one above. So the one on the ground. So that puts him there. He's taking a damage. Oh no! You're doing the one that's holding you, right? That motherfucker
Yes.
dead. That motherfucker
Yeah.
dead.
I'm not letting him keep doing his thing.
Yeah. Okay. So you've killed that guy. You take your sword out
Yeah.
and you stab him down. Bang, dead. There's a lot of fate points spent to get one dude dead.
Yeah.
All right.
I wanted him dead.
All right. Give me a roll. Well, we were doing the golf swing is what we agreed to. So we do the golf swing. You hit the one. He's dead. Let's see if you get the other guy.
I got a +4.
You hit him.
Sweet.
You got a 4.
Didn't kill him though.
So
Yeah.
that's 3 on him. Okay. So you catch him as well, and you take the other half of his torso off, and his legs are scrambling towards you, bile and pus and like stomach acid just spewing out everywhere as he's shuffling himself towards you.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I like to see.
All right, so we go to here, dead. So he's going to try and push himself against you. With a 3, so 4. He does 4. What's your defense?
6.
Okay, you easily sidestep him as he's coming towards you, and he bumps into the wall.
He's a scrambling torso. I should hope so.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, what's the cop been doing this whole time? Like
Pissing
cowering?
himself.
That's a good question.
He was in the room.
So I guess he's cowering under the table?
We're going to go with he's run to the other side of the room in shock. Because I forgot he was here.
The guy with the gun forgets that he's there.
Yeah. His cop training hath failed him, like many cops in America. All right.
Oh, snap.
Wow. Go pull over a black guy and give him a hard time, yo.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Can't
Oh.
breathe.
Oh,
All right,
someone
all
mentioned
right.
the black guy. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Shots
Shots
fired.
fired.
Shots fired.
He's
All right.
reaching.
He's reaching
Can
for
I have
his
your wallet, sir?
paperwork
He's
that I
reaching.
requested.
Ah!
Yeah, exactly. All right. So there's one standing, and he moves towards Alfred. Arms up. He comes down towards you, and that's good. 6.
fucker. 5. So he
Beats you
Yeah.
by 1.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything? Spend your fate points.
Oh yeah, they come back, don't they, after arrest?
Well, you
not-
use up a certain
Figure
amount.
No, not
Refresh.
fate points.
The adjusted ones do. The
The
one
adjusted
from
ones come back if you use up all you have down to your adjusted. Yes, they come back next session.
Yeah, I've only got adjusted. I will go. I will use my high concept.
Nice. Your high concept is I fight things, as I recall.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wandering monk trying to exercise his ghosts.
All ghosts.
All ghosts. All ghosts, ghouls.
Same
Okay.
thing. Demons.
So you're adding
really.
2 or giving yourself a reroll.
I'm adding 2.
Okay, which should bring you to 1 above him.
Yes.
Done. All right, so that was 3. So now it's Leo's turn. Alfred, go for it.
And he takes a swing. And it is a spectacular 6.
I get the distinct impression he's about to die.
Fred.
Oh yeah, that's a negative.
Did he die?
Well, you got a 3, you got a 6. That's a shift by 3. So he doesn't have a 3. So that puts him to. Actually, are you attacking the standing one or the one on the ground?
Oh, the one that attacked me earlier.
So the standing one.
Sure.
Not dead, but you slash at him, and it cuts across his face and eyes. He seems like he might be blinded.
Well, okay.
Do you want to do anything else? You got any other good ideas? Any concepts you want to push? Move to a different location, reposition yourself.
I will move to a different location so I can give one of my colleagues here the ability to flank.
Oh, that's awesome. Bob's on the ground right now. Jordan's drawing power, so you're flanking with Volus then.
Okay, roll us this.
Fantastic. All right.
Fantastic.
I will add flanked as an aspect, and you and Volus can both use that if you want to.
Okay.
For a +2 for free. All right.
Ooh, you got a free +2, both of you.
All right, Jordan, what do you want to do?
So far, I could use it.
Well, I can't attack this round. So
You just let out a big ripping fart.
I will hold on my power and just kind of
Wizard-
stand in the
wizard
doorway
stink.
and, you know.
Full defense.
Full defense.
I'm
add
gonna
+2
talk
to
shit.
your AC.
I'm going to talk shit at the ghouls.
I do psychic damage to the ghouls.
I guess I'll use my presence.
Yeah.
To basically be like,
Sure.
is that the best you could send?
What a dick.
Yes, I am. That is a 1.
That is a 1.
You are a bunch of poop faces! Ha I am
Swing
very
and a miss.
witty.
No, remember here. A 0 is still like, you know, pretty good. So a 1 is like,
Sure, man, sure. Whatever keeps you awake at night.
hey, it's in D&D terms.
So,
remember,
so you
all
you
humans are
yell at
10.
one of them that they're what?
I'm just yelling in general at them, being like, you know, is that the best you could send?
The one goes, "Oh, I can eat you alive.
Are you doing that
Bitch.
in a British accent?
I'm gonna eat you alive." And like he moves forward.
Good.
I am going to eat you alive. I'm Volus.
Yeah, exactly.
Dead by dawn, dead by dawn.
Yeah, right on. And then
Is it me? Oui.
we have those 2 which are dead. So then it becomes Bob's turn.
If I shoot at the one on the ground by Volus, is anyone on the other side? I'm not going to shoot anybody, am I? Because I am on the ground, so I got a clear view.
So you're here, Jordan's here, you're on the ground here. There's the cart here, people fighting here, right? So if you were to shoot, you'd be shooting into combat.
Well, there's the one
I
that's
want to
coming
shoot.
at me
I'm
now.
going to try to shoot the one on the ground because I'm also on the ground.
The one at Volus's feet
Yeah.
that he sidestepped? Sure, go for it.
Oh, the torso.
You can certainly try.
All right. My weapons is only +1, but it is
Guns.
all I have. Alertness, weapons.
No, it's gun. It's guns. Weapons is like blades, sticks, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, guns is 2. It's a +2 to an attack for guns.
Oh, well then I've been misdialing that the whole time.
Or unless you don't have it. Did you take weapons or guns? You took weapons, didn't you?
I got weapons.
So you're rolling with no bonus.
0 bonus?
Yeah, because weapons
Is there
like
guns, really?
sword. Yeah, guns
Yeah.
is its own thing. Yeah.
I actually
Are you
went on my way to
fucking
take
kidding
it last time.
I thought, no, I need to get empathy because they go with all my other skills of reading people.
Mhm.
All right, so I got 3.
3. You beat him. You beat him by 1. You hit him.
Oh God!
1-1. You shoot him. There's a
I look back
pierce.
at the wizard and go,
So he's on the ground. He flips onto his back and arches his back and wiggles, just like the torso and legs, freaking out. All right. So now it would be 6 and
"Do I
7.
still got a movement left?"
Yeah, you can stand up. Your movement. Would
Yeah,
be
I jump from my back onto my feet like an acrobat because I'm magical
I'll give it to you. You know what?
with my inhuman speed.
I just was wondering if it'd be funny if you failed.
It would be.
You should make him roll for it, man.
He goes
Yeah.
and shoots and then tries to roll and does a worm essentially and
Yeah,
smashes
roll
it.
I'm a
in
vampire. This
athletics.
shit's easy for me.
Because failure is funny. Roll in athletics.
1.
You don't make it. You kick up and then you land on your butt and stand up slowly and shamefully.
That's the way to do it, sucker.
All right. One of the ones goes and attacks Alfred. Can we roll better than -2? Probably not. 2.
I just rolled -2 as well.
I rolled
I
an
can't roll
8.
tonight at
You
all.
rolled an 8?
I rolled an 8.
All right. Roll some damage for me. Just roll some damage. That's too high to not roll damage.
What, am I just doing a straight roll?
That is a shift by 3. That's 6. That's a difference of 6. Just roll straight D, like 4 dice. Just give me whatever you roll.
2.
2? Okay.
I sidestep him and I just like do a quick splash and say, "What the fuck you doing?"
You sidestep him and you swing to slap him to move him over, but you slap him so hard you hear a vertebrae crack, and it sounds like he's like shifted a vertebrae in his back and might need to see a chiropractor. Like and he verbally yelps and says something that you don't quite understand. All right. 7 comes at you, and he is very angry, and a ghoul. That is a 0. He does 4. Roll a defense.
To who?
Alfred.
Oh, Alfred.
Oh,
Roll a defense. There's 2 at you.
5.
5, you defend. All right. Volus, what are you doing?
So the one that I cut and was scrambling and hit the wall, he's dead now, right?
The one that arm and head is dead, yes. The one
Yeah.
that Leo and you chopped and you've been reducing, he's kicking around. And then there is 1 standing around you, 2 that Jordan and Bob have killed, and 2 that are attacking Leo's character.
How many are
Okay,
left?
so
Left, there is
We started with what, 7?
standing 3. There's 3 standing.
all right. Well, the one that's scrambling on the ground, it's headless, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go for one that's standing.
So right next to you is 2 that are fighting Leo, and there's an aspect called flanked that's in the air to be used. So the 2 of
Okay,
you are flanking.
Okay, I'll use that. I'll
Okay.
use flanking, and I'll attack one of the ones that's attacking Alfred.
Fantastic. Go for it.
5.
Yes, that is correct. Who posted that? What horrible person posted that? Yes,
Me.
Jordan. That is correct. So you
So
got a 5?
I got a 5, and then if I'm invoking the
So that bring you to 7?
yes.
All right, so you beat him by 2, one of the ones that's standing. And he's facing towards Alfred, and he's reaching over. Alfred's stepping, attacking, attacking. as you come by him, you hit him, and you take shoulder to head clean off. His arms go limp and just hang there, and he starts shimmying towards Alfred, who just steps out of the way.
Okay.
But he's still standing and like shimmying around. Right?
Okay.
And then it's Alfred's turn.
I'm gonna kill one. I don't care which one. Just whichever
So the
one's
one that's
closest.
shimmying around, you're just going to give him the good stuff?
Yeah.
The one I just hit.
Yeah. 4.
4?
Yeah.
He might
Oh
survive.
God, he could
this.
defend.
He might actually defend. He did not defend. He went down by 1. And you hit him, and one of his like he goes and shimmies, and you go to like do a final blow and like catch him right in the heart. Just as you go to catch him in the heart, he jolts back, and you take off an arm and part of his chest, and the arm just hits the ground, and then he shimmies off into the distance, back towards the way he came.
I'm gonna go home.
Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time, is what he says. All
Man,
right.
nobody
Fast,
said they
bro.
were gonna bring knives. This ain't cool,
All right.
man.
All these that guy uses his movement, so he's uses his movement. The next guy, 3, is going to attack Alfred, and then we should be at Jordan. So that's a 1, that's a 5 to hit Alfred.
5.
You just broke even.
Yeah, I just broke even.
He has nothing he can do to up his abilities because he's a ghoul, so you defend. You easily defend.
Yeah.
All right. Jordan.
All right, so there's a standing one.
Yes, there's one standing by Leo and one kind of lopsidedly going into a room and one standing on the ground by Volus flopping around.
So the one standing by Leo, is that the one that said it's going to eat me?
0.
Oh, good. So I'm going to, I have a straight line of sight to him, right?
Yep.
I'm going to take up like a little boxer stance.
Yep.
And punch at his face and send a blast of air in a vicious wall of, and about the size of my fist towards his face.
He
So
will
let me roll
use his superb athletics to fail miserably. Well, it's a 6. That's not bad.
What you got?
Heartache.
Oh, yeah. Suck on
That
that.
one?
Yes, I
Thank you, though.
succeeded in my discipline check, so I get an 8 out of him.
You got an 8. You beat him by 2. That's dead, dude.
Damn doors.
Buddy guy's dead. 6 is dead. You do that, and the impact caves in part of his chest, and he drops straight dead. Right beside Bob. Like, Bob just turned, well, not Bob, Jean-Paul turns and looks as this guy just chest caves in and hits the ground.
I just look at you, like, killer, right?
I look. I didn't fuck with the wizard to go.
It's a killer jab.
All right. You've got
It
one.
is about time you did
extremely hurt
something
on the
good,
ground.
yes?
You know, I
You got
killed
one
2.
extremely hurt on the ground, one walking back into the cold room where he came from, and one looking around kind of in a panic. All right, and he's going to run at Bob's character and try for all he's worth to rip you apart. He screams, roaring at you. That's fucking awful. With a 2, defend.
I just rolled a 0 in practice, so let's see what happens.
Well, you've got a gun and he's running at you, so.
Can I use my gun in defense?
Yeah, I mean, you can shoot at him, you can pistol whip him. It's a gun attack or an athletics.
I'm going
Right.
for a weapons, like the Western hip shot? There we go.
Sure, go for it.
Very
Again,
well,
weapons
very-
is a handheld thing. You could pistol whip him with the weapons.
-2.
-2, he gets you. He beats you by 4.
Oh, I
You
got
take-
weapons though, so 0.
He beats you by 2. You take a 2 in your damage. If you've already taken 2, which you have, you take a 3 in your damage, in your physical. Brandon, don't fall asleep.
I'm not asleep.
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious? So
Only
what
have
you
3
can do
left.
is take a
Oh, it's out of
minor.
8 though. No, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I got 2 left.
You have 2 left?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take a minor consequence if you're at that point. And a minor consequence could be like he bites a finger and it damages it severely, or he bites your face and takes a chunk out of your cheek, or he impacts
I lost
you.
a nipple.
Huh?
I have a damaged nipple. I'll go for
A
that.
damaged nipple. I'll never be the same again. All right.
And my shirt is also damaged, which hurts me.
Which emotionally, that's an emotional stress.
Yeah.
All right. So you've marked off that damage you've taken?
Yes. I don't have anything. I got 2 left.
You got 2 left. Okay. All right. So that's that guy. So we're back at the top. And that is Volus.
Okay, so Alfred polished off the one that I attacked last time, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna
There's
attack
one
the
on
other
the ground, one going to the room, and the one they're attacking. That's attacking Bob's character.
All right, I'm gonna.
He's biting my
finish off-
nipple right now. I'm in distress.
You
Yeah, I
like
guess I
it.
better
Don't
go.
lie.
I better go help Bob then.
Oh my god, I got negative
Okay.
4. I cannot roll. I'm too tired.
The ultimate purple nurple.
Oh yeah.
+5.
You got a +5, and he gets a. Man, I cannot roll for shit. He got a +2. So you beat
I
him by
can't roll
3.
either.
So he would take 3 damage. Blam. He takes 3 damage.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
So what do?
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. Add touch by Valhalla for a +2.
A +2? You
Yeah,
go
adds-
and you
Adds 2.
hit him from head down to crotch, splitting him in 2. Everything inside him sprays out into the room,
Slicing
filling
him
the
in
room
twain.
with a stench of acid, like stomach acid and bile. He is
Lovely.
dead. Yeah,
Lovely.
you just fucking cleave him in twain.
Excellent.
You were on the naughty list.
I pushed my nipple
Take a
back where it
point, you
used to
piece
be.
of shit. Take your fate point. You deserve that one. All right, Leo, what are you doing? 2 left.
Me?
2 left.
I thought we just killed them all.
Nope, 2 left.
There's
One
one on
on
the
the
floor
ground, twitching around. One
one trying to
running
escape.
into the room.
I am gonna go after the one running into the room.
Okay.
Is the cop gonna take a shot?
Nah,
He's in
And then
shock.
That's a lazy DM right there.
that's a forgetful DM who's committing to it now. It's role play at this point.
There is no.
He's
there
gonna
is
have
no
that one to
fucking
take your
cop.
nipple, like take your heart
Yeah,
out now.
it's role play now. It's not forgetful. Like, what'd you get?
9.
9?
9.
Oh God. Oh God.
9.
So
At least someone can roll
hypothetically,
tonight.
if I roll lower than a 4,
Uh-huh.
that's a dead monster. That's a 3. That's a dead monster.
And to add some flair to it, I am gonna pull up I Have the Green Destiny to just like obliterate him.
I will give you that you slash through one and go up to the next one in a blur and slash through him like hit, hit, done.
Awesome.
So I just need you to roll better than a 1. Give me a roll that's better than
I got like a straight roll?
just a straight roll that's better
Yeah,
than a 1.
I got 4 again.
Did you?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, you take them both out in the next hit.
Remember how we were talking about you see people roll during at Baxter's when you see people roll like 24 times?
Yeah. So with that,
I gotta take another
Alf-
-4.
yeah, with that,
Roll.
Alfred has had enough. He slashes the one off the ground, goes up to the next one, and slash, and it explodes into 20 pieces anime style.
Just
Did
fucking
nothing left.
gut spraying everywhere, blood
Oh, yeah.
fountaining.
The room just smells like piss, shit, and fucking stomach acid right now. You can taste it in your mouth, that vomity, sick taste. It's just, the room is filled with it, and Curtis goes, oh my God, what the fuck? What the fuck? We pulled those guys out of the warehouse. We thought they were dead. Oh my God, what the fuck?
I take a half step back and shut the door.
Yes, door shut. You, no, so with the gunshots, Bert comes running over and he goes, what's going on over here? I didn't, what?
You don't want to see.
He pushes past you?
I'll make a presence to try and see you don't want to see.
2 + 4. He gets a 6 to push past you. You're doing a presence to stop him? Go for it.
Yeah.
He's a cop. He has a strong presence. Or at least he should.
2.
Oh yeah, he gets an 8 for presence. So
Oh yeah, he gets fine then.
Yeah,
I'll step out of his way.
he opens the door and runs in. You three see him enter the room, and he vomits right there, just walking in. To the smell.
You said he runs in, right?
Yeah, he runs
Does he
in.
trip on the entrails of the one I gutted at the front of the door?
Oh, is he covered in guts now?
Yeah, he slides in, sees the viscera and gore, the pure mayhem you guys have committed to, and just vomits on the ground. just voids his guts.
I go, that is not gourmet dinner. You should eat better.
All right, congratulations, you guys wiped ghouls. I barely got any damage on you, and I
Can we
feel
call this
like
a night?
I got
one.
pretty fucked up.
party.
I got pretty fucked up. I'm gonna need a rest after this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call this a
and I'm
night.
gonna need to feed.
Yeah. Before you call it a night, you all move up by a significant level. That was a significant fight to go through. So you all get one. You get one refresh. Whatever a significant milestone is, that's you did it.
Okay, I'll do that tomorrow. I have to go to bed. Good night, everyone.
All right, good night, guys.
Night. Good
Night.
game. Good hustle, everybody.